This is actually the second time I'm making this video. The first time I made this video, um, I made this video and it was going to be for people with fibromyalgia. And I joined a fibromyalgia Facebook group and I started reading it and my heart just sank. It just sank. It's just like, because I've had this fibromyalgia and it's not officially diagnosed by a doctor. I can't find a doctor in my town that will, well, I was told, wait 6 months and there's the pain clinic and they can diagnose it. But the first doctor I went to at the walk-in clinic said I'd have to go to a way bigger city to find a doctor to diagnose it. So anyway, I joined this Facebook group and I had this video that I was going to share with them. And I was wearing this hat. And after I looked at the comments about how people are surviving with this horrible problem, um, I didn't have the heart to post my video, and uh, I think I deleted it. So, um, what I wanted to say to people who have fibromyalgia is some people were trying to figure out, is it a physical disease? People say, well, it's not in my head. So, and because they think that some people think that it's psychosomatic, in other words, it's all in your head. And then I started to talk about it and I said, it's actually a spiritual disease. And then what I did is I went into a meditation, and my friends said, don't do another video, because I sometimes do these videos where I turn on the phone and then I just start to meditate. And they said, we've had enough of these. They will actually want to have you talking. So I'm pretty sure I deleted the video and I'm doing it over again. Okay, so they said, instead of meditating, why don't you tell them about the nature of the spiritual disease that they have? And then when I started out telling them was, uh, even though you're suffering with this disease, it's not because you did something wrong spiritually. It's you having an enormous heart. I went into one of these fibromyalgia groups, and there was one huge thread, and the question was, are you like empathic or psychic? And 95% of the people said, yeah. So, what does it all mean? People taking on the pain of others seem to be one of the themes in this thread. So is that what fibromyalgia is? It's that you're taking on the pain of others and it's showing up in your body and it's giving you horrible brain fog. And I do, because quite often I feel like I got brain fog, or I've got something in my head and I call it mind wipe. It's like, what was I just, no, and like I'm supposed to go upstairs in my house and go and get something. And I get to the top of the stairs and I go, okay, I'm here. Now, why did I come up here? I go, and it's just not there. Why did I come up here? And then I go all the way back downstairs and I get to the bottom of the stairs and then, that's why I was going to the top of the stairs, and I go back up. So it's very frustrating and annoying. So what's the nature of this disease? I don't want to repeat one of my other lectures that I made on this Instagram or YouTube channel. So I'm going to talk to you about meditation, because that's what I started doing on the last lecture when I was wearing this hat that I think I deleted. The reason why it's good to meditate is because it helps you Okay, so that just short meditation, and I meditate a lot. So what I felt didn't take very long before I started feeling my heart expand, and I could feel the energies coming in. Now, one of my friends said, "Well, if you're in pain all day with fibromyalgia," and somebody said they'd had it for 20 years, and I went, "Oh my God, 20 years with this. Oh my God." So, are you meditating when you've got fibromyalgic pain and you're just lying there on the couch or in bed? And my friends think you're probably going into some kind of a meditation or a trance. So that's another, it just happens automatically. I'm talking and I don't intend to like stop talking. It's just I stop talking because my spiritual practice with meditation is from Dr. David R. Hawkins, who is a psychiatrist, a medical doctor, and he worked with Nobel Prize winning scientist Linus Pauling on something called orthomolecular biology. And Dr. Hawkins, in his later years, became a spiritual teacher. He was based in Sedona, Arizona. And many years ago, I started reading his books, many, many years ago. And I keep talking about these books. He's also on YouTube. You can watch him for free on YouTube. And if you go on to Amazon and look up Dr. David R. Hawkins or David R. Hawkins, and his first book is called Power versus Force, you can get a free sample for your Kindle ebook for each one of his books for free sample, to get an idea if it resonates with you. And for me, yeah, the books were fantastic. And the process that he uses, um, it's a lot of education about the nature of consciousness for humans. He talks about the scale of human consciousness, which is a scale where you can map every human on the planet. He talks about enlightenment in kind of a Buddhist sense, and that is moving on the scale of human consciousness to higher and higher levels of consciousness, towards where Jesus was, where Buddha was, where Krishna was. He did do one of his books was about actually how to deal with disease processes, but all of his books are very valuable for understanding what he was all about. And he himself described different problems that he had during his life, um, things you would call diseases that he managed to get through. Um, he passed on a few years ago, and you know he was a very interesting personality. Is he going to be able to help you with your fibromyalgia? I can't say. But he'll give you a very good education